Namaste, this is Tim Halloran with a big thank you and shout out to our followers and subscribers both on Facebook and YouTube. We've recently reached 1,000 likes on Facebook, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so this is a big thank you to you guys. Without you, I wouldn't continue these videos, but thanks to your support, I mean you being basically the foundation, we want to continue to do more videos. I want to continue to do this type of work. So thank you so much for the positive response. Me putting myself out there and getting a response from you guys has been very reaffirming and uplifting to myself. So very much appreciate what you guys have done for us. What we are hoping to do now is to continue to expand. I want to do more video series. I've gotten some emails from people who just want to get a sort of a spiritual guidance from me that could be a little bit cheaper than the birth chart readings, because birth chart readings, and I do want to say this too, I do spend at least a week looking at an individual birth chart reading, so it takes a lot of time. That's why the time and effort does go into a chart reading. But what I'm going to offer now is I'm going to offer spiritual guidance sessions, which can be done through Skype, in addition to my astrology and birth chart readings. For those who just want to talk about something irrelevant of astrology or do not have the funds for an astrology chart, this is a great way to get advice from me. And I want to clarify too that advice coming from me, I mean, I'm not doing this because I really feel that I'm qualified to give advice. I'm doing this because I have received numerous emails asking about this type of service. I am not an enlightened master. I am not a guru. I am totally with you guys on the same plane as you guys, and I talk about this stuff that we all deal with. And that's very much my flavor, both in astrology and talking about things outside of astrology. I'm also hoping to do more videos that are going to be sort of unaffiliated with astrology. So I want to start up a video series that's sort of going to be like a question and answer, and give you guys the opportunity to ask me questions that I can then answer in video responses and get that going on YouTube too. So if you go to the link below, I'm going to have this page set up where you can submit a question to me, and then I will pick out questions basically that I want to answer that I think are going to be interesting and useful to the collective. Keeping in mind that the stuff I really like to talk about oftentimes is a little taboo or controversial, a little bit more edgy, a little bit more deep and profound stuff. So in this video series, I'm hoping to get questions around this nature and be able to talk about this stuff, to also engage people in conversations that's outside of astrology. There really is so much going on now that we can talk about outside of astrology. We are in the middle of this paradigm shift that's going on. There is so much happening in the world. There's so much that we as individuals are really doing as a collective. We go within and we deal with these wounds and these issues, and then as a collective we are repairing the old paradigm and bringing in a new way. Okay, so there's so much stuff that we can talk about all of these really loose ends that we're wrapping up from the old paradigm, and that's again what I'm kind of hoping to be able to address in these future videos. Talk about sort of these all-pervasive issues that are still lingering in the subconscious, in the collective, and what we can do to address them. So anything personal that's going on with you is, chances are there's so many hundreds if not thousands of people who are dealing with a similar personal question or their own curiosity in a certain way. So this is going to give us an opportunity to really expand out and address some more issues that we typically wouldn't talk about otherwise. So again, I very much appreciate your support. Thank you so much for following and subscribing. We have an Etsy account, we have an Instagram account, we've got the Facebook, the Twitter, so it's very easy to stay in touch with us, and we're hoping that through the social media and all this to continue to have this expand. I very much appreciate given the opportunity to do this kind of work. It's very fulfilling to me to be able to address these deeper issues, to be able to talk about people's personal lives. It's like my previous job was an animator, and it's just very tedious and dry. The jobs that I get assigned in order to make money is very sort of painful for me to do because there's nothing really there that is truly benefiting people. And I had to separate from this whole animation stuff because I see the entertainment industry just being so empty. There's no depth, there's nothing really useful being talked about in entertainment these days. So I'm also hoping down the line to eventually be able to combine my animation with these different spiritual topics and astrology, all that we can be talking about. So again, your support is very, very appreciated. I look so much forward to working with you. All the best to yours and your beloveds. Namaste.